All right, let's go through the Stage.com compensation plan. Here I am in the members only site. If you click on affiliate in the main menu and go to team in the sub menu, I first want to talk about the binary compensation, the binary portion of the compensation plan. If you go to binary view, this is where you see people below you. Now, what binary refers to is the style in which people get placed below you on the team. You know, when you look at different multi-level marketing layouts and designs, you know, people always talk about your downline, and that's purely just referring to these people that came in after you, that joined after you, where they are below you and how they were placed. There's different ways of placing people below you. There's a binary, which is what we have chosen to do, and there's a matrix style programs, there's unilevel, there's all these different types, but there's a handful of the more common ones. Binary is one of them, and that's what we've chosen. Now with a binary, you have two legs, a left leg and a right leg. And you get to tell us, when you personally refer people, do you want that person to go in your right leg? Do you want them to go in your left leg? Or if you select auto placement, you are telling the system to put the next person that you personally sponsor into the most optimal position below you, whether that's your left leg or your right leg, to help you get the most earnings out of that placement, out of that new member coming in. So you have the freedom of placing people, or you can let the system do it for you. So when we talk about placing people, let's take a look at a binary, and I've got a real basic picture that I can drag into the screen here. A binary compensation plan, this is you at the top. Again, you have a left leg and you have a right leg. So if you had left leg selected back in the members only site where we were just looking, then the first person you sponsor would go here. If you had right leg selected, it would go here. If you had right leg selected and you sponsor another person, then they would go here. And if you sponsored a third person and right leg was still selected, then they would go here, and it just continues building. Now, just like how you have a left leg and a right leg, this individual has a left leg and a right leg. This individual has a left leg and a right leg. If we take a look at a more expanded view of a binary compensation plan, here's the first person you brought in, Sam. The second person you brought in, Sue. Sue has a left leg and a right leg. This person has a left leg and a right leg. This person has a left leg and a right leg. This person has a left leg and a right leg. And likewise, every single position that comes in has a left leg and a right leg. And while everyone's building their left leg and their right leg, when we look at you, they are in effect building your left leg. So when Sam is building his left leg and right leg, he is in effect building your entire left leg. Same with Sue, she's building your right leg. Every single person in this section is building your right leg when they add another person to the team. Another thing you hear commonly referred or commonly talked about is spillover. You sponsor somebody, you sponsor Sue, and then Sue doesn't sponsor anybody. The next person you bring in goes right here. Well, Sue has just received spillover from you. You are helping build Sue's downline. When Sue, let's say Sue sponsors this person right here, she has just given spillover to this individual here. Sue has helped this individual start building their right leg. Now, I'm going to drag this out for just a second, and we're going to take a look at the compensation plan explanation. In the first month, when you first refer somebody, they just joined the program, they pay their monthly fee of $24.95, the first thing that happens is you get what is called a quick cash referral bonus. Sometimes you'll hear that referred to as a fast start bonus. That's 50% of that sale is what you get in month one. So in month one, that individual does not show up in your binary. You simply get the 50% quick cash referral bonus. It's in month two. So after they've been in for a month and then they stay in a second month and they get billed a second month, that sales volume then goes into the binary. Now in our binary, here's another way of drawing a binary, very basic. You got your left leg and your right leg, or as it's referred to here, the left team and the right team. Now, with binary programs, there's always some sort of balance. Sometimes it's, like 2 in your left leg, 4 in your right leg, or 2 in any leg, 4 in the other leg, and you get paid. Sometimes it's 1 in one leg, 3 in the other, and you get paid. In this case, with Stage.com, when you get 3 people in one leg and 6 people in the other, you earn $15. Now, these people can be brought in by you. They can be brought in by somebody else. It doesn't have to be 3 people always on your left leg and 6 people always in your right leg. It can alternate back and forth. But anytime you get an accumulation of 6 in one and 3 in the other, you earn $15. Now, these people do not have to be sponsored by you. You could sponsor Sam, and he sponsors these 2 people. Now you have 3 people in your left leg. You sponsor Sue, and Sue sponsors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So you have these 5 people plus Sue, that makes 6. You have 6 in one leg, 3 in the other. You earn $15. Now then, let's say this person here sponsors 1, 2, 3 people. There's 3 people in that leg, and this person here sponsors 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You earn another $15. Let's say this person sponsors 2 people, and this person over here sponsors 1 person. Well, there's 3 more people in your right leg. And let's say this person sponsors 1 person, and this person over here sponsors these 2 people. This person over here sponsors these 2 people, and this person sponsors 1 person. There's 6 people there. So you got another 6 and a 3 over here, $15. Now, this doesn't have to be new people. When all of these people that have been sponsored into your left and right leg, when they get rebilled for their next month, an accumulation of rebillings also earns you your $15. So it's an accumulation of new members coming in and existing members getting rebilled earns you, goes towards that accumulation of needing 3 in one leg and 6 in the other to earning your $15. So month 1, you get the quick cash referral bonus. Month 2 onward, it's all going into the binary. Every accumulation of 3 in one side, 6 in the other earns you $15. You can go through this. I won't spend a lot of time on it. This chart here tells you it starts out when you have 9 people, 3 in one leg, 6 in the other, you get $15. All the way down to if you were in a position where you had 5,000 in one leg, 10,000 in the other, you'd be earning almost $25,000 a month. From all of those people in your left and right leg. And again, you don't have to be the personal sponsor of those individuals. They get brought in from other people. Now, the executive binary match, this gets pretty exciting. We have 5 levels: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. And I'm going to tell you how you reach those levels in just a second. But if you are bronze, you get to match 40% on your first generation or first level in the binary. I'm going to bring my picture back over to show you what that is. Sam and Sue are on your first level or first generation. These guys are your second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and fifth generation. And you can match what all these people make from their binary commissions depending on what your level is. If you're bronze, you match 40% of the income anyone on your first generation earns from the binary. So that's Sam and Sue. If Sam earns $40 from the binary or $100 from the binary this month, you would match that 40%, so you would earn $40. If Sue earned, say, $1,000 from the binary this month, you would match that 40%. You would earn $400 as a result of her. Now, if you are qualified as a silver, in addition to that 40% from your first generation, you also earn 30% of the income from people on your second generation. So that's these guys. Let's say this person earns $100 from the binary, you get another $40 from them, and likewise from all these people on your second generation. And this goes all the way down to if you are diamond, you earn 20% on your third generation, another 10% on your fourth, and another 10% all the way down to your fifth generation in the binary. So that income can rack up significantly, and so it pays to help those people below you build their business, because then you match their income these percentages. Now, how do you get to bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond? I'm going to skip the leadership profit share bonus for last, and I'm going to jump down to how you qualify. It's real simple. Each person below you is worth 25 GV, or group volume points. So to be bronze, you simply need 500 GV. Well, 500 divided by 25 per person equals 20 people. So when you have 20 people below you, doesn't matter who brought them in, but just when you accumulate 20 people, Sam is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to 20, then you qualify as bronze. Now, all you need then is in the last 4 weeks, so looking back 28 days from today, at any point in there, did you have 500 in group volume points in any 1 week period, any 7 consecutive days, did you have 500 GV, then you're bronze. If in any 7-day period over the last 4 weeks you had 1,000 GV, which would be 40 people below you, 40 active people, then you would qualify as silver. It's once you get to gold, you need 5,000 in group volume, which is 200 people below you. This is in your smaller volume leg. So you have your left leg and your right leg. This volume, needs to occur in the weaker of the two legs, or the smaller of the two legs. And you had that for a 7-day period over the last 28 days, or 4 weeks in a row. You also need a minimum of 1 personally sponsored member qualified for bronze or higher. So 1 member below you that you sponsored, and they have 500 group volume below them. So pretty simple to get. All the way up to diamond, where you need a minimum of 5 people below you that you've brought in that are qualified as bronze or higher. And you have 25,000 in group volume, which would be 1,000 people below you in your weaker leg, and those people need to be there for 3 consecutive weeks out of the last 4 weeks. So you start from today and you just look backwards 4 weeks. The last part is the leadership profit share bonus. As long as you are platinum and diamond, pretty basic, you get to take part in 1% of the monthly commissionable sales volume for the entire company. Everyone who qualifies for that gets an equal share of that bonus pool. Now, the last thing I want to mention is that in order, we can scroll all the way up to the top here, in order for you to take part in earning in the binary, the one requirement that we have is that you have 1 personally sponsored member in your left leg and 1 personally sponsored member in your right leg. Once you have that requirement met, then you start earning on all of the people that are below you in the company.